Well, viewers, I'm afraid that you'll have to accept my apologies. It seems that we encountered a hiccup with recording our latest segment of gameplay, and we've lost all that footage. And I would normally go back and just replay the level and re-record it, but unfortunately we've discovered that due to the checkpoint system in this game, you actually cannot reload earlier levels. You're pretty much stuck wherever you're at. So we lost the last half of the bad beginning level. Sorry. Goodbye. During that time, we encountered a few new inventions of Violet, such as the stilts. Check these things out. They let me walk around, like some kind of creepy Slenderman kind of character. And the creepiness on the whole is very strong in this game. Love it. And perhaps the greatest casualty of losing all that footage is
Uncle Monty wouldn't want us leaving the grounds.
Okay. Is that I cannot, I can't remember what commentary I have said and what I haven't already. So you'll have to forgive me if I end up repeating myself a bit. Oh, hey, we're outside. Oh.
The first aspiring adventurer trophy is through this door. Now, if you'll excuse me, I've got other things to attend to. Good luck, children.
Now, that does not sound like John Cleese. One of the things I did find out in my ill-fated footage was that they actually did get most of the actors from the Nickelodeon film to do voiceovers for the video game, which is really impressive. That's actually, you are hearing Emily Browning as Violet, and Liam Macon as Klaus, and even Jim Carrey as Count Olaf. So I was really surprised with that. I didn't expect an actor of Jim Carrey's level to actually do a video game voiceover. But I'm really glad that they did. It really helps with the characterization.
We'll need to find a key for this.
This must be Uncle Monty's storage shed.
Alright, batteries. Batteries?
That's an interesting irrigation system. I wonder how it works.
I'm sure we'll find out. Oh. I see, said the blind man. So now we just head back out here and use those flowers to hop up on the roof, huh? I was wondering what this giant box was sitting here doing.
What a strange place to hang your boots.
Huh. I guess I'm not supposed to be here yet. Okay. I have to go through here. It's the great tree to find the adventure trophy. So to basically fill you in on what happened, the game plot very closely.
How will we get across to that tree stump? It's much too far to jump.
Maybe you could do it, if you had some help. I've got an idea. All I need is a battery, some shoelaces, and 2 propellers.
How convenient! We just passed all of those things. Except for maybe the propellers. I'm not sure about those. Let's head back. So the plot of the game fairly closely follows the plot of the movie, which itself fairly closely follows the plot of the books. Basically, let's see, where did we last leave off? I think in the recording we have. Yeah, we were at Justice Strauss's house looking for a cookbook. We found a cookbook, and it was for puttanesca sauce. So we went back to cook dinner for Count Olaf's guests, and we went through a series of challenges to gather all the ingredients and stuff. We made dinner. Count Olaf was quite displeased because he wanted roast beef instead of puttanesca, and he locked us in our room, where we then escaped, but he found us and took us on a Sunday drive to try to get us smashed by a train, but we escaped from that as well, and the bumbling social worker removed us from Count Olaf's care, and let's see, I haven't been to this spot yet, I don't think. Removed us from Count Olaf's care, and took us over to the Reptile Keeper. And now we're getting ready for an adventure off in Peru. But in order to prove that we're ready for the adventure, we have to find these trophies that the John Cleese character has left behind. Ooh, something has gotten into my nose. Alright, so we're still looking for 2 propellers. Well then, we seem to be stuck in this main area. Oh, well here's the propellers right there.
We'll start with your shoes, Klaus, and attach it all from there.
Okay.
Next up, the propellers. The rotation of the blades will propel you up and forward.
So I imagine those go on the bottom of the shoe. Yep.
Next item, the batteries. This invention needs a little extra power.
Will that go in the heel? Oh, no, it goes on the propeller.
And last, the shoelaces. I'll use those to tie it all together.
I don't see how this is going to work. You don't just stick a battery onto something and like, oh, hey, it works now. Alright, trying to figure it out.
For my next trick, I give you the levitating loafers.
This game certainly demands a very,
If floating across treacherous gaps sounds like fun to you, Klaus's new loafers should prove very satisfying.
Hey, that is pretty cool. Alright, well now I have a reason to play as Klaus. I prefer to play as Violet because she has the ranged weapon. But now, look at this. Woohoo!
I read about these toads in Monty's books. They spit poison, so be careful.
Alright, now I'm really starting to enjoy this game. We're actually getting more to kind of an actual platformer. In fact, that was my major complaint about the previous level, was that I like the environment and the music, the atmosphere, all that jazz, but the areas did feel rather small and claustrophobic. Now with our, you can see the whole setting out here being outdoors, it's a lot more open, and there's a lot more variation in level traversal as well. It's gotten much more fun. Whee!